Schwarber and Trea did not just cross a line, they walked straight through it, on a live baseball field in front of thousands of fans and directly toward the most famous baseball player on the planet. What happened next stopped an entire stadium cold, and what MLB discovered in the hours that followed may change how we talk about this rivalry forever. The Dodgers and Phillies have always brought out something raw in each other. This is not a manufactured rivalry built on marketing. It is built on history, competition, and now, genuine bad blood. When these two teams met in last season's division series, the Dodgers eliminated the Phillies and moved on. For Los Angeles, it was another step forward. For Philadelphia, it was a wound that never fully healed. So when both teams met again, the atmosphere was already charged before a single pitch was thrown. Both rosters are built to win. From dangerous power hitters capable of changing a game in one swing, to experienced pitchers who sharpen under pressure, this was always going to be intense. The crowd barely had a moment to breathe from the opening inning. Before we get into exactly what happened on that field, if you are watching this on Baseball Daily and you have not subscribed yet, we are closing in on our first 500 subscribers, and your support right now genuinely means everything. Hit subscribe, drop a like, leave a comment, and share this video with someone who follows baseball. It takes 5 seconds and it helps this channel grow one real fan at a time. Now, back to the game. The pace was relentless from the start. Both defenses were tested repeatedly and tension climbed with every at-bat. Then came the moment that changed everything. Shohei Ohtani drove a hit through the gap in the outfield, exploded out of the batter's box, and raced to the base while Dodgers fans erupted in the stands. The Phillies claimed immediately after the play that Ohtani made a celebratory gesture directed at their dugout, a deliberate provocation in their view. But MLB released slow-motion footage from multiple broadcast angles, and that footage showed something completely different. Ohtani made no gesture that crossed any line. He reacted naturally after delivering an important hit, the same way hundreds of players react during high-stakes games. The footage was clear. Despite what the video showed, Schwarber and Trea suddenly charged toward Ohtani while he was completing his base-running play. What began as what some thought might be a verbal exchange escalated within seconds. Both Phillies players shoved and rushed directly at Ohtani. The entire stadium went silent. The Dodgers' dugout emptied immediately. Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and several teammates ran directly into the situation to protect their teammate. Home plate umpires and stadium security intervened as fast as possible. The game was delayed for several minutes while players from both sides exchanged heated words near the dugout area. According to reporters present at the stadium, the confrontation carried a genuine risk of becoming a full-scale brawl had it not been controlled in time. Some Phillies players continued shouting, while Dodgers players worked to move Ohtani away from the center of the conflict. MLB launched a formal investigation within hours of the game ending. League executives collected every piece of available video, broadcast cameras, stadium-wide coverage, and close-range dugout footage. Umpires and players positioned near the collision area were asked to submit formal statements. Then came the detail that set social media on fire. One MLB official stated directly, "We are seriously examining the possibility that this was an organized action from the Phillies." Some early evidence suggests that a Phillies coach gave instructions before the incident occurred. A video began circulating on X showing a Phillies coach in a brief conversation with Schwarber only seconds before the confrontation erupted. No final conclusion has been reached on what was said. But the footage intensified suspicions that what unfolded on the field was not simply an emotional reaction in a heated moment. Prominent baseball analyst Buster Olney responded directly, "If this truly was organized behavior, then this is no longer a random fight. It becomes a betrayal of sportsmanship and mutual respect in baseball." MLB confirmed in its preliminary findings that the altercation was initiated by the Phillies. The league stated it was actively considering severe punishments for Schwarber and Turner, with internal sources indicating that multi-game suspensions were entirely on the table if the actions were determined to be intentional and coordinated. When Ohtani returned to the Dodgers' dugout, medical staff examined him immediately. The initial report confirmed minor scratches on his shoulder and wrist from the physical contact. No serious injury was sustained. However, doctors continued monitoring him closely because Ohtani operates as a two-way player, and any physical impact compounds the demands already placed on his body across a full MLB season. During his post-game interview, Ohtani did not raise his voice. He did not retaliate with words. He said, "I don't understand why they had to do that. I just want to play baseball. We should respect this sport." That was it. No anger, no escalation. Just a direct, factual statement from a player who had just been physically charged on a professional baseball field. Fans and analysts split sharply in the debate that followed. Many Dodgers supporters argued that the Phillies allowed the resentment from last season's elimination to directly influence their conduct on the field. Others pointed to the pressure of a revenge game and the emotional intensity of the rivalry as factors that caused Phillies players to lose control in the moment. The incident immediately became one of the most discussed events in American baseball this season, and the MLB investigation's final outcome could set a significant precedent for how the league handles similar situations going forward. Now separate the controversy entirely from what Ohtani is doing statistically this season, because the numbers are extraordinary. In 9 pitching appearances in 2025, Ohtani carries a 0.73 ERA, a 0.81 whip, and opposing batters are hitting just .163 against him. He is currently the only pitcher across both the American League and National League maintaining an ERA below 1. In 5 of his 9 appearances, he did not allow a single earned run. Before the May 14th game against the Giants, he had recorded 7 consecutive starts of at least 6 innings pitched while allowing 2 runs or fewer, a benchmark typically associated with pitchers actively competing for the Cy Young Award. His arsenal is built around 2 pitches that opposing lineups have not been able to solve: an overpowering high-velocity fastball paired with a splitter that batters are consistently unable to make solid contact with. MLB analysts are now openly listing Ohtani as a legitimate NL Cy Young candidate, not as a novelty or a two-way storyline, but based purely on what the numbers reflect. The Dodgers and manager Dave Roberts have structured a specific agreement with Ohtani this season. On days he starts as a pitcher, he is intentionally left out of the batting lineup. The objective is straightforward: protect his body and sustain his performance through the full length of the season. The exception came on May 21st against the San Diego Padres, when fans saw the complete version of what Ohtani is capable of in a single game. In his first at-bat, he hit a leadoff home run. On the mound, he then threw 5 scoreless innings, allowing only 3 hits. That performance secured his 4th win of the season. At the plate, Ohtani has been building momentum. During a recent stretch, he posted a .421 batting average, 16 hits in 38 at-bats, with 2 home runs, 12 RBIs, and 8 runs scored. Those numbers confirm he is returning to the level that earned him MVP recognition after a slower start to the season. One aspect of his hitting that has drawn attention is the home run total. With only 8 home runs on the season, he currently ranks 3rd on the Dodgers in that category. His RBI and runs scored totals also place him 3rd on the team. His current approach at the plate prioritizes contact hitting over maximum power swings, a documented adjustment that reflects the physical reality of also functioning as a starting pitcher in the same season. The Phillies incident is already one of the defining stories of the 2025 MLB season. The investigation is ongoing. The punishments, if they come, will carry weight across the entire league. And through all of it, Shohei Ohtani continues to produce numbers that no other player in baseball is producing right now. Do you think the Phillies' actions were organized, or was it pure in-the-moment emotion? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you watched this far and found real value in this breakdown, share this video with someone who follows the game, because that one share genuinely helps Baseball Daily reach the fans this content is built for. If you enjoy real baseball content and breakdowns like this, you'll like what's coming next.